Hi there, it's Sharon. I'm coming to you. I was going to say live, but it's not live, it's recorded. Not quite sure why I pressed record. I guess I'm just having a few moments to think about what's actually happening sort of in the world at the moment. I'm really happy because I've managed to come out for a bit of fresh air, and Mike, bless him, has just said, if you want to go out by yourself for a change, because it's very rare that I actually get to go out by myself, but of course he's working from home, so we're very lucky that we're able to do that. So because he is at home and the children are obviously doing their work and doing their thing, I think he recognised that yesterday I had a bit of a wobble, so maybe it was time for me to come outside in nature and just have a bit of time literally to myself, which is absolutely amazing. It's just so quiet and so peaceful to actually come out in nature. So yes, this is my one walk for today. I've just sat down, found a bit of shade under the trees here. As I say, not really sure why I press record, just other than to have a chat really and just share with you my thoughts. And I had a bit of a down moment yesterday. I know the lovely Laura Green Yoga, I should say. I was watching one of her videos the other day, and she was just so down about things that were happening in her world. I think she had a retreat booked for Thailand with 20 odd people due to go there, and I think the fact that didn't go ahead really got to her, and she was just totally honest and broke down on video. And I just thought, she's right. You don't always have to be positive, and we're all going to have wobbles, we're all going to have worries, anxiety. Nobody knows what's going to happen. The UK's in lockdown right now, so it's very difficult if you're used to being out and about and spending time with friends and family and socialising. It can feel quite lonely just being at home on your own, especially if you have children as well and you're trying to juggle a job or a business. You're trying to run your own business, feed the family, keep a roof over their head. Don't get me wrong, I'm really, really privileged to be where I am. I'm out in nature, I'm near the Hamble River, beautiful views, lovely house, lovely home. We've got food in the cupboard at the moment, although that is depleting somewhat, so we'll have to go out and brave the shops at some point. But I'm just happy to be out today, as I say, in the silence, just with my own thoughts. Probably hear the ducks and the geese over there on the river. I've just landed on the water. So it's worrying times, isn't it, for all of us? And I do my best to be positive. Of course we all do, and I'm sure I'll get back there again. But I just had a bit of a wobble yesterday, and I think what it was, the previous week, the children and I had set out a schedule to stick to, which I'd put actually on a whiteboard and laid out, timings and everything, which was fantastic, and we actually stuck to it, and it was brilliant because we got some schoolwork done. We also did other activities, baking, drawing. We did some pastel drawings, we went outside, we had bike rides, we played badminton. So lots of really good positive stuff. So that was last week, and then of course we got the school timetable through from both of my children go to different schools, so there was one for Isabella and one for Evan that came through of what they should be doing, and it kind of scuppered my plans a bit, to be honest with you. So yeah, Evan has to stick to his timetable as much as he can, and he has sort of 6 subjects to do per day, and he also has some catching up to do from some previous assignments, so he's got projects and all sorts of things on the go. And Isabella has to cover things like math and English, which I understand totally, and spellings and other subjects as well. So it's all getting a bit too much for me personally. And I know there's some mums out there saying, don't feel like you have to do everything. And I'm really struggling with it at the moment because I want them to keep up with their schoolwork, and I know that they're still learning when they're doing things with me. But then I had Evan have a bit of a breakdown as well, saying, I don't want to fall behind with my work, and I'm might be behind my friends if they've done it and I haven't. And he's got learning during the day, 6 subjects, and then he's got assignments on top of that. And for the last 2 days, I've just found myself just literally sitting with them from the time they get up all the way through. I mean, it's been gone lunchtime, we hadn't stopped, still doing schoolwork, not had a break, not had any sunshine, and I guess it all got to me. It's all too much. I just felt like it was what I'm trying to do is recreate the school day at home. And I know there's probably a few of you out there saying, well, don't do it, Sharon, you know, what's the problem? Just don't do it. But then I feel really bad for them if they're not keeping up with what they should be keeping up with. And I know they probably won't get in trouble. I mean, she's year 4 and I know she's not going to get in trouble for it, but it's a little bit different with Evan because he does all of his schoolwork online on an iPad, and the teachers are sort of back and forth with video messages and voice messages and helping the children, the students, as much as they can, but also vice versa. If the student isn't keeping up with the workload, then obviously then things are said, and then normally if they're at school they'd get a warning or a detention or whatever. So I think Evan's a little bit worried about that. So I've got that playing on my mind, but also I've just found it hard because then not only is there no time for fun and other activities, but I'm also finding that I'm spending all my time with them, helping them, because it's always questions, there's always things, you know, helping with spellings, Isabella, and I've got Evan asking me things and then trying to look up stuff, and it's just been a lot, you know, and I'm sure there's thousands and thousands of mums out there thinking exactly the same as me. So today I just wanted to step out of all of that and just do my best to do what I can do within the time constraints. I don't want my whole day taken up with schoolwork. You can't really recreate school at home. I'm not a teacher, you know. I can teach them what I know and help as much as I can, but there's certain ways of teaching them, and yeah, all got to me a little bit. I got a bit tearful yesterday, so I've taken myself out of the equation, and I think Mike noticed that as well. Bless him. So he said, go on, take yourself off. So I jumped at the chance. So here I am on my own, just having a chat with you all, and just saying what's on my mind. So I really want to get back to that little routine that I have of doing maybe an hour or 2 of schoolwork, and the rest, you know, a bit of fun, bit of outdoor play, games. We played badminton, we did football. It was just brilliant, and they were learning and cooking and baking and making overnight oats for the next day, and all that's just gone out the window in the last 2 days. And I just think I can't do this for the next 3 to 4 months, not if that's going to be my day. I just can't do it. I've been really lucky. CrossFit Romsey, Jamie, has been doing online classes with us via Zoom, which has been really, really lovely, because it means that we can obviously keep in touch with the CrossFit community. So that's keeping me going first thing in the morning. But apart from that, I'm just finding it really hard. I was really excited about having the children home, spending time with them. I just guess if you're with them for that long, and it's hard not to have crosswords and arguments, because you want to do what's best for them. They'll do it, but not willingly, because they know they have to do it, and it just gets a bit heated, you know, and I don't want to force them to work either. I guess it's just getting back that balance, which I'm sure I shall do now that I've had this offloaded a bit. That's just a train going past. Anyway, so that's got that off my chest. Thanks for listening. I'm just rambling on, but deep breath, Sharon, and let's just enjoy the view. I'm just going to turn around because I don't think I can switch the view, but if I do, you can probably see there. Look at that amazing view. And if I wasn't chatting so much, you'd probably hear all of the birds as well in the background. It's just there's lovely boats behind me. So anyway, I hope you're all managing to stay well and healthy. And I think what I need to do is pull myself together, start eating a bit more healthily instead of eating all the rubbish that's in the house. Do you find yourself doing that? I've just literally looked at all the back of the cupboards to see what I can find, to see what's left, to save us actually going shopping, unless we really have to. We're very lucky we've got stuff that's still left in the freezer, but I've run out of all the fresh stuff. No bread, no eggs, no basic stuff, so we're just putting that off. We will go, you know, we'll wear the gloves and what have you and stay the 2 meters apart and go to the local supermarket. But yeah, so what did I have today? I've had some stale crackers that were at the back of the cupboard, last of the eggs. I've had, I think we shared the last yogurt. Mike managed to find a tin of curry or something, which he's had with some rice. Oh, I've just touched my face. It's automatic. And I think the news, I mean, I watch very basic news, or I just catch up on the BBC. That's probably the best thing to do. I'm not going to do, you know, news at 10, internet. I keep seeing little things pop up and you can't help it, you know, because I do spend some time on social media as part of my business, which has obviously slowed down a little bit now. But, you know, you're hearing of, well, Prince Charles has just tested positive as well. So that's affected me. And then people before said that younger people can't contract the virus. Well, I don't think that's true. I just heard of a 21-year-old girl just died. So yeah, it's just about focusing on the positives. But it's also okay to not be okay. Again, that's what the lovely Laura was saying. So it is okay to be not okay, but just don't stay there. So you have your moment, have your wobble, and then be grateful for what you do have, because, you know, I'm writing down everything that I am grateful for. I'm very lucky, as I said before. I've got some lovely scenery, a nice home. We've got food, you know, we're happy, we're healthy, we're together. And it's not going to last forever, it's temporary, but you're all allowed a wobble now and again, so don't feel bad, don't feel guilty as much as I have been. I really need to focus on the good stuff now, so that's what I'm about to do. So thanks for listening to me rambling on. I was just getting it off my chest, really. I may or may not post this, bore you to death. I'm missing doing my lives and things, and guess what? I'm still doing the cold showers. Yes, I am. And the good news is I found an outside tap now that I've had a bit more time, so I should be getting Mike to set that up. But I've actually been doing them indoors, which has been pretty good too. So still doing the 2 minutes of cold showers. So anyway, stay well, stay healthy, stay happy, enjoy your time together, and I'll catch you on the next video that I decide to do. Take care, speak soon. Bye for now.